Okay, question 13. Ella is building a house in Montreal. The roof of the house must have a minimum slope. It's to allow rain and snow to slide off the roof more easily. The pitch of Ella's roof is 6 in 12. She draws the diagram below to show her house and makes the angle B. Using the right angle triangle ABC, write down tan B as a fraction. What's tan stand for? Sine, cosine, tan. What is tan? Sorry, so, opposite and hypotenuse. What one's the opposite and what one's the hypotenuse of beta? Which one's the opposite?
The one opposite the angle.
Which is?
Opposite.
So that's opposite is 6 and the adjacent is?
The adjacent is the 1.
How many of us have just taken down those two words so that you remind yourself next time you're here that it's the opposite and the adjacent? Okay, what do we write down next, Barry? Tan what?
Tan
beta equals?
a half.
6 over 12, which in turn is a half. Now, how'd you turn that into an angle? Tan beta equals a half. How'd you turn that into an angle? What button on your calculator turns it into an angle?
Shift.
You press shift and you write tan inverse. Tan inverse what? Tan inverse a half. And you get 26.6. Nearest degree? 27. 27 degrees. You have to write down what you did though. You did tan inverse a half, didn't you? And then you got 27 degrees. Find the length of the roof from A to B. What's the length of the roof, guys? How do you find the length of the roof? This part here. How do you find that, Charlie?
No, I was looking at the top of the house, exceeding the roof.
Oh yeah, that's 24.
Yeah.
I think you want the length of the roof from A to B. So just the green part.
Could it still be 12 or would that be
We're going to use 12. We have Pythagoras' theorem, don't we? What could we do with Pythagoras' theorem? Which is x squared equals? What are two sides squared and added together? So 6 squared plus 12 squared. And what happens next? So you get 144 plus 36, which is 6 squared plus 12 squared equals 180. What did we do next? X squared equals 180. What's the answer? Yes, Kenny? X equals square root of 180, which is 2 decimal places, Kenny. 13.4. 4.1 or 4.2? 4.2, because 6 rounds up. Please ensure that it says corrected 2 decimal places. Okay? Everybody happy enough with that? Good. Okay. Moving on. Draw in all its axes of symmetries. It's a square. So what does that mean? 1, 2, down the middle. 3, next one. Across. Any other ones? No. What's an axis of symmetry again? If you fold it, it folds exactly on top of each other. Okay, everybody have enough of that? Everybody's taking that down or is aware of it? Yeah? Okay. So that's your axis of symmetry. And we're moving on. Now, everybody take out your maths tables, please. On page 18 of your tables, there's a formula, and the formula we're looking to use is the distance formula. How do you find the distance formula? What is the distance formula?
Square root.
What does it say?
Bracket x2 minus x1 squared.
x2 minus x1 squared plus
Plus bracket y2 minus y1.
squared. Okay, what's point A? A is
0, 3.
0, 3. 0 cross 3 up. What's B, Ocean? 4, 0. Because it doesn't go up. Call this one x1, y1. Call the other one x2, y2. Or call 4, 0, x1, y1. And call the other one x2, y2. It doesn't matter. Once it's x1, y1, x2, y2. Have you written these down? Have you any sign that this is happening? Okay. Now, what's next? What do we put in here, guys? 4 minus 0 squared plus 3 minus 0, and we get an answer of 5. The length of A to B is 5. Okay. Now, the next thing it's going to ask me is what's the distance from O to A? O to A?
4.
O to A is a distance of 4. You can see it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a distance of 4. O to B?
4.
O to B. Oh, sorry. O to A is 3. Sorry, my fault. I did O to B. O to A is 3. And O to B is 4. Use the theorem of Pythagoras to find the length of the hypotenuse of the triangle. So how do you do this, guys?
X squared.
X, 3 and 4.
4.
And what do we get? X squared equals
3 squared plus 4 squared.
X squared equals 25. X equals 5. Okay, we're good with that? A computer game shows location of 4 flowers, one at 17, one at 12, one at 62, D at 56 on a grid. And the bee wants to collect the nectar in the flowers in the shortest time. If B found a hidden flower halfway between flower B and flower D, find the coordinates of this hidden flower. Now you can do it by observation. B to D, guys. Where do you think the middle is?
4 to 3.
3, 4. Okay, you can do it that way. Is there a formula though that would help you do that? What formula would help you do that? The middle of 2 points. Midpoint formula. x1 plus x2 over 2 and y1 plus y2 over 2. We call this one x1, y1, call the other one x2 and y2. So we get 1 plus 5 over 2. And what's the other part? 2 plus 6 over 2. It's a point. Turns out to be 6 divided by 2 and 8 divided by 2, which is the point 3, 4. Everybody right with that? Okay, that's very easy, isn't it? Find the formula, use the formula. No big deal. Everybody got that? Or an attempt thereof? I'll just have a quick look around here. So we agreed it's 3, 4, yeah? Another flower E can be located by completing the square ABCD. So do you understand what I mean by ABCD? Do it like this. Okay, ABCD. Ready? A goes to B. So what's that mean? ABCD, that means D is up here, isn't it? Oh, sorry, ABCE. What point is E? 6 and
6 and 7. Or 6 and 6 and 7.
6 and 7. Yeah, 6, 7. That's handy, isn't it? That one you just have to write down the answer for. B1 and B2 are on flower A. If B1 flies directly from A to B and then on to C, B2 flies A directly to D and then on to C. Write down which B has travelled the shortest distance. Give a reason for your answer. Okay, let's try this. I'm just going to get rid of this square for a minute. Okay, what's the description of the first one again? Where does he go from?
A to B.
And that's C there, isn't it? Where's C again? That's C, and the other one up top is E. So which way does this one go again? B1
It's A to B.
goes from A to B, is it?
Yeah, and then to C.
At the end of C.
And then B2 goes from A directly to D.
He goes from A to D, yeah,
And then on to C.
D to C. Okay. Now, which one do you think travelled the further distance? Green the green line is B1, and the blue line is B2.
Probably green.
If you look at the middle distance, see that? That's the best way to get in there, directly across. Which one's closer to that?
Yeah.
The blue deviates less. So you can say that the blue line goes more diagonally across to the green. Well, the green one goes directly down, directly across, which is the longer way of doing it. You could also calculate the lengths, couldn't you? And add them together and show that they're longer than the green. Blue is longer than the green. Okay, guys. Alright. I'm done.